Hello YouTubers, what we're going to be doing today, we're going to be showing you how to do the checks on our HGV vehicle before we go out and do a day's work. The first thing we would do, of course, would be to fill out our tacho card, which is one of these, and we would put it in our tacho, which is up here, and we would set it on one to the cross hammers to show that we're working on the vehicle. I've just finished the day's work, so I shan't be doing that. I'll be doing this first thing in the morning. Okay, now I've opened up the bonnet. But it's always a bit tricky to do it whilst you're filming, and we'll check our fluid levels. Put the glove on. Okay, so as you can see, I've already opened up the bonnet, and what I would be checking would be windscreen washers that I've got fluid in, which is just down here, my clutch brake fluid, which is this one here, engine coolant, which is this one here, and my engine oil, which is this one here. Again, it should all be done when the engine's cold. This engine's just been running, so it's all fairly hot. So I won't go into too much detail, but it's fairly obvious. It's all between the engine, all between the maximum and minimum marks, and that's all we would do for them. So that's my fluid levels. I know they're all right. I can shut the bonnet down now, making sure that it is down properly. Jump back in the vehicle. Okay, next what I'm going to do, I'm going to start him up. I need to swap hands so I can get hold the camera with the other. Okay, I'm starting him up. As you can see, there's a warning light. It's telling me my card's not in. Okay, so obviously I would put my card in, but other than that there's no lights on there at all, which is all good. My power steering's good, that's all nice and loose, it's not heavy to turn. Now I'm going to take my torch with me. I've got a torch down here. Always carry a torch with you, especially if you're tramping, because you're away at night, but even during the day it can be handy to spot things, as you'll see a bit later on in this video. Right, so I'm going to switch my lights on. I'm going to be checking the lights now and all around the vehicle. Another thing I would normally do is I check the brake lights. It's a bit difficult in the daylight, so I'd have someone help me. But in the dark, if I switch everything off and I just put my foot on the brake pedal, I can then see the little lights come on in the mirrors. I can see it on the ground as well. Okay, so we'll check all the lights and everything else now. Right, so what I do, I do it in order. So I start at the front. Marker light working, marker light is working. Headlights an indicator, headlights an indicator. It's not leaning to one side, it's sitting nice and level, and there's no body panels hanging off. Windscreen's all clean and clear, no cracks or anything like that. Everything's looking good, I'm quite happy with the vehicle. Okay, so far so good. Now if we do it in order, we work our way around this vehicle. I just work my way all the way around the vehicle. Again, no body panels hanging off, all looking secure. Tyres, again, the tyres I'm looking at the tread depth on the lorry at least 1mm, and there's a banty there over the central 3/4 and all the way around in a continuous band around the tyre. Also I want to look for any cuts or bulges in the sides of the tyre, and this is looking good, and that it's not soft, it's to appropriate PSI. Wheel nuts, they're all looking good. Okay, I obviously don't want any of these wheel nuts. Something I do tend to look at is the distance between the nuts and the stud, and they should all be roughly the same, and they are looking good. Again, I'm working my way back now. That marker light's working, that marker light's working. No one's tampered with my fuel, which is good. Everything's all looking secure. Trailer marker light, and the top one, you can see it. I'll stand back a bit, you might be able to see it, I can see it, it is working. Okay, so now we come back. I want to check the trailer now. Now this is where I need the torch. You might be able to just see the handle there. I always give it a good tug, so I know he's good. Next thing I want to check is the clip. So I use my torch, and you can see that clip there he's in. That's the one that is just the turntable. That's in as well. Whilst I'm on the trailer, what I always like to do is a visual check, just to make absolutely certain that it is in. Shining the torch there, I can see that little bar is across. So my trailer's not going to go anywhere, no one's interfered with it, it's properly clicked in. The other thing we would do, we'd give it a double tug with the trailer handbrake on, so we know that it's definitely not going to come out. Okay, again I'll go back to here now. Tyres are looking good, wheel nuts are all looking good. Okay, no cuts or bulges inside walls of the tyre. Again it's just the same all the way round. Tyres good, no cuts or bulges, and all the wheel nuts again are good. Lights, they're all working nicely, no problems there. Okay, fuel cap for the trailer, because this is a refrigerated, so it's got an engine on and it has fuel. That's all done nicely. All my marker lights along the trailer are working. Body panels all good. There's no, nothing hanging off. I mean, it's not perfect, there's a few scrapes and dents in it, but nothing's going to drop off, nothing's protruding that's going to catch anybody or anything along that. Again, trailer tyres, exactly the same as the track unit tyres. I'm just looking at the wheel nuts, looking at the tyres, any soft tyres, looking at the tread depth, which is all looking good. Okay, wheel nuts, tread depth, wheel nuts, again tread depth and sidewalls and pressure. Okay, looking at the back here, again there's a little bit of body damage, nothing's sticking out though, nothing's going to drop off, we're not going to injure anybody, nothing's going to drop off on the motorway. Lights are good, they're working, and my top lights, they're all looking good as well. There's those lights, they're all working. Also worth checking that my door's secure. Okay, nothing's going to come open. I checked the bottom, I also checked the top as well. It's possible for it to be in at the bottom and not the top, and vice versa. We don't want that, we don't want our doors coming open and swinging open. Again, they're not being interfered. Normally if I'm loaded I have a lock on as well, so I know no one can get in. Again, exactly the same thing again really, just lights, making sure they're all working. Whilst I'm in this corner, I just check the suspensions at the correct level. You can have it up and down and in the middle, and you can damage the airbags if it's in the wrong position. It's always worth checking that's correct. No body damage, everything's looking fine. Okay, again look all the way along the trailer. Best thing really if you can is to stand back, but I can't really stand too far back. Wheel nuts, again all looking good. Tyres all looking good, and my tread depth is good, and my engine's just switched off, but it's not a problem. It does that after 5 minutes to save fuel. The tyres again, you might not be able to see it terribly well on the camera, but I can actually see we've got good tread depth. All my lights, all my marker lights, all working. Check my legs are up, which is good. Check my lights, they're working. Again, I'm checking my tread depth again now. There's something I didn't mention, is what I tend to look at is the distance between the nut and the stud. And on two of these, where it holds this, there's a difference. You can sort of see that's in a bit more than that one, so it could look like that one is actually coming loose, but it's not. It's actually holding this. There's a back to this and it's holding that, and in opposite ends, that one and that one, they are actually holding the actual posh chrome bit where they're not holding, so they screw on a little bit further, so it could look like they're coming loose, but they're not. They're actually good. Okay, again working great, tyres are good, no splits, and my tyre pressures are all looking good, all my wheel nuts are all sound. Marker light's working, marker light's working, marker light is working, or indicator is working rather. Tyres, good. Again, all my wheel nuts are all good. Now whilst I'm round this side, check the trailer lights, which are all working. Now what I just need to do is check my airlines. Now what I'll do is just check my electrics are in. Obviously they weren't in, my lights wouldn't be on. With my airlines I just need to check, you'll see a little notch just there. I need to check that that isn't in line with those, so there's no way it can come out. To pull them off you need to twist that in line with that and push it in. Okay, so it can't accidentally come off because it's twisted. Exactly the same with this one. Okay, there is a little notch on it, you can just see it just there. I need to check that he's not, there's a notch just where my thing is on the side there, just need to check that that's not lined up with it. Okay, so those are my airlines done. The only other thing I'll check is my ABS lead, which is this one here, and that's plugged in as well. And that's it, that's everything I would generally do with my vehicle checks. Okay, thanks for watching. I shall be posting another video soon. I shall see you all soon. Bye bye.